Welcome back, I'm DRN and this is Mechabellum. We're going into this week's midweek tournament. They've recently added a new unit to the game, the Sandworm, so hopefully we get a chance to show them off. Let's see, what group do we get into and what opponent do we get? Here we go. VoidInsanity and Advanced Group 2, hey. Looking forward to this. This is our first tournament on the new patch. Ooh, choices. It's between Quick Supply and Giant for me here. If I go Quick Supply and doesn't have Phoenixes, we're laughing. If I go Giant Specialist, we're not bad either. I'm going to go Giant, which I know is rare for me. It does have Phoenixes, we made the right choice. That is a results-based analysis, and that's no use to anyone. Alright, now... Fortified Specialist. So the Arc Lights will take 3 shots for our snipers to kill. A bit frustrating. He's got decent chaff clear. He's got decent everything, really. I think I'm going Fang here. Fangs are better in the late game, but weaker than Crawls in the early game. Yeah, let's put them slightly offset to the centre. 4 squares forward, so we've got space for a Giant behind if we need it. See what he's going for. Ooh. Crawls behind the tower. We can pull those crawls sideways because they're very close to the tower. So a flank play here would pull all his chaff. Not sure if that will help us, but it will give us access to the arc lights if he doesn't put fangs in front. His chaff line's getting far too far forward. It's doing work, and our sniper's needing 3 shots to kill the arc lights. It's an absolute nightmare. This shot here should be killing a Phoenix, not finishing off an arc light. Come on, kill him. Yes! Okay, a little bit of life loss, no big deal. We don't have any chaff clear yet, but we might get some from the free cards. Or not. We are Giant Specialists, so we're taking Senior Manufacturing instantly. Keen to go Fortress, so I'm going to unlock Melting Point so it doesn't show up for free. And then this turn is just more chaff. More chaff. I know we're lacking chaff clear ourselves, but I'm hoping, or speculating if you will, that it'll come up on the free unit cards, because we don't really want to be buying arc lights ourselves into Phoenixes. But this is risky, going this long without chaff clear. Hopefully we can get that critical mass of Fangs going where they become chaff clear themselves. And then in the mid to late game the Mustangs will have some levels and take over. That's the plan anyway. Big Rhino, wow. Okay, was not expecting that. It's gonna take a sniper's days to get through that. It's pulled all our chaff to the midline now, which has opened up our Mustangs on the flanks. Bit of a pain. Not sure we're going to kill it. Because by the time the fangs have done enough damage, everything else is dead. Oof. Interesting. I've not seen an Elite Rhino round 2 before. That was very effective. I'm quite impressed. Effectively, he became the Giant Specialist by having a Giant out, because that cost him 400 to buy. And it would have soaked all of our anti-chaff fire. I quite like that. Gonna have to steal that strategy. We're not losing, we're learning new tricks. It's all about how you frame things in your mind. So that's worth 600 minus 100, 500. That's worth 400 to 350. That's worth same as the Fire Badgers. That's worth 450, 400. So the choice is between the Fire Badgers and the Typhoons. Or the Sabertooths and the Typhoons. I'm going to take the Sabertooth. It's the best option versus big heavy targets like that Rhino. And then casually drop them. Like so and like so. Then we'll drop a Melting Point. We're to catch that dude. And then we need a bit more chaff. Let's get this fella. More chaff? Are you mad? You've got a Melting Point with no chaff clear. I hate editing these videos. Coach, sub me in. I can do way better than him. I'll cover the Melting Point a little bit more. I don't want them to be this late though. Not there. Let's see what he's got. Armor Rhino and a Fire Badger Contain. Wow. Try to close us in, constrain us. Thankfully we've got Sabertooth, so we're pretty good at punching into Fire Badgers. But the damage isn't quite enough to one-shot them. Again. Because it's Fortified Specialist. It's kind of annoying, it messes up all the breakpoints. Armor on the Rhino, he's fully committed to Rhino. Okie dokie. Melting point, you've got your work cut out for you. Oh, that final second moving the fire badges in front of the Rhino might have just saved it. Well played. Oh, no, yes! Melting point on target. We congratulated our opponent too early. Bring it down, yes! It's pulling us more sideways, which is actually good for us. It gives us a nice big wide concave. I'm still struggling with chaff clear. You don't say! Oh, I didn't type good luck, have fun. Sorry. Out of practice. Too busy thinking about the game. The new sandworms. Come on, we can win this. Yes! The sniper swats the phoenixes from the skies. We're back in this. Would have been nice not to lose the melting point, though. All it took was a single melting point to put the brakes on his aggro. Double senior manufacturing. It's pretty nice. Okay, it's very nice. Right, upgrade you. And there we go. Yeah, happy with this. We shall unlock... What shall we unlock? What would we struggle to deal with? Melting points are great versus all giants, really? I think Overlord would give us the most trouble. Another Rhino play. Another Rhino play. He's gone with redeploy. Quite a nice little move. Oh, and they're locked onto them, and he's locked onto them, so this is open. So we need these fangs to run out in front of the melting point, and the melting point to go straight to this guy. But we shall have to see. Okay, Saber's on him. Not happy with this melting point. Stop. Turn! Yes. I want to see that HP bar melting before it gets to the tower. Get him, get him, get him! Whew. Only just, though. Got another big Rhino on the flanks, too. This is tough. We're lacking a little bit of chaff clear still. A little bit of chaff clear? You're missing any chaff clear, you fool! But we've got the melting points, so it might be a Vulcan game now. Tower's going to go down. I think we've done enough damage to his main army, which is not the end of the world. Right. Oh, get the Rhino. Thank you. There we go. Back in control of the game. Do you feel in control?
Do you feel in charge?
He's going to take strike. Would Rhino Assault do anything for us here? Don't think Rhino Assault does anything for us here. I don't think the game's going that long for the supply to pay for itself. Strike might not be bad. I'm going to take strike as well. And do this. Let's try and distract his units, pull his chaff back. Go replicate on them. And then let's do another melting point play over here. 200 left over, which could be the sabers or the melting points. Sabers or the melting points. I'm thinking the melting points. Just keep on top of them. I don't want him getting worms. Rhino drop right next to the melting point. And mass crawler push. Oof. I need to level up this tower. I need to cover this corner bar. Might have got us here. Because his are level 2 crawlers with replicate. He's dropped fire badges further back. Wow, he's reading my intentions. On the bright side, we're straight into the big Rhino. The big Rhino is dealt with. It's little Rhino now. But what about the second big Rhino? This crawler smashing into tower is a problem. Tower's gone. That's round. It's devastating. And he's got replicate on his crawlers, so our flank crawlers have done nothing. So we're going to need Vulcans, and the Vulcans mass. This is going to hurt. Has he pushed? He's taking speed, which is 50 wasted for future turns. He's taking elite as well. Wow. Okay. So he's paid a fortune for this win. But it's a good hit. We can't afford 2 more of those. There's the Vulcan. You lucky bar steward. How do you get away with this?
You can't keep getting away with it!
So this side is the one that really did nothing. So we're going to field recover that side. I think we're going to drop... what? Right, we need to get our fangs up. We need our fangs to be able to deal with crawlers. So I'm thinking Mechanical Rage. And then just a shed load of fangs. Probably try the same play over here. Drop that there. That there. Gives us a solid base here. We need to upgrade this tower. I think we're okay for 1 more round. With the Vulcans as well, just helping clear out the chaff faster, if anything gets through. I think I'm okay for 1 more round. Famous last words. Yeah, I'm happy with this. He's probably going to try and answer our flanks. Jumped his Rhino with Scorpion. Subterranean on the crawlers. Oh, I'm not sure 1 Vulcan's going to be enough. And this is why Vulcans are useless. They're only good at killing chaff, and they're not even that good at killing them. This is a level 2 Vulcan, a giant, and he can't stem the tide of the onrushing horde. Oh. That is a lot of Rhino pressure. Come on, Melter, kill the Rhino. What? He breaks the lock. Oh, he's broken the lock. Wow, we're getting steamrolled. Absolutely steamrolled. This is crawler aggro and it's hurting. He's got us. Not quite. Oh. This is spooky. So I think we do a photon emission. Here. I think we take oil. Drop oil about here. The issue we're having is all of his stuff is getting through to this tower super fast. And this side wasn't able to hold either. I need to sell these crawlers because they're getting chewed into more of his own. I can't even drop missiles on the front because the anti-missile device. Difficult, difficult, difficult. I think we outscale him. But only if we get more value from our giants. And right now I've got techs on my fangs and techs on my crawlers, but no techs on the big stuff. So I think this is one of those turns where it's correct to go Mass Vulcan to enhanced range. Drop a shield here in case he goes for a big play there. 10 seconds. I think we just need more chaff clear.
Jove! He's got it!
Fire should help us just thin the numbers slightly. Wraiths, which I think are a terrible pick into Photon his melting point. He's still going to get a tower, I suspect. Because that Rhino is big and angry. If that Rhino survives the melters, we're in trouble. Come on, Mr. Melter. Yes, got him, just. Oh, this is close, though. Ooh. He's got us. GG, well played. Great use of the Rhinos there. Really liked the Elite Rhino opener. Yoink. I am definitely going to be stealing that. It is rare that I get beaten this badly. It's not a loss, it's a lesson. Right. Whew, tough game, very tough game. So the redeploy was huge for him here. Getting that Rhino away from our first melting point. I probably should have sold this melting point. Not sure. Should I have gone EMP on the melting point to try and slow down the Rhino so it's slowed so it can't push as fast? And turn off the replicate on the crawlers, buy ourselves more time. Should I have sold the Mustangs? Sabertooths weren't doing an awful lot for us in the end. But wow, level 3 Rhino with armor was just so much health. 122,000 health. Just plowing straight through to the tower. Perhaps over-defended this side? I thought 3 Vulcans would be enough to stop the crawlers with the oil, but it wasn't quite. And the Photon Wraiths, I underestimated at the start of that round. I thought we had this. I thought we'd kill the Rhinos and then get the melting points onto the Wraiths, and it'll be okay. But the problem we had was the Photon plus Degen combo. Well, I guess our units were Photon for quite a good while as well, so the Degen wasn't quite as powerful, without us having the Photon Shield too. I think we were unlucky the turn we went for the crawler flank play. He was the turn he covered his corners with crawlers and had the replicate plus subterranean blitz on them himself. So he had high level crawlers waiting for us and he dropped some fire badges right there just when I was going for the corner. So maybe I should have gone with an aerial unit on the corner rather than a ground unit on the corner. Thinking out loud, I probably should have gone with more aerial units faster. Rhino is normally vulnerable to Overlord, so you can go Overlord with Rate of Fire, the launch Overload, which can kill it pretty quick, but I thought melting points would be the perfect answer. And then he went super heavy crawler, and then we went Vulcan, and it wasn't quite enough. I'm not sure what I could have done more and better there. Maybe leveling this tower one more level would have bought us a bit more time to kill that Rhino before it killed the tower and made the debuff last less time. I think Mechanical Rage on the crawlers was a complete mistake. I should have identified that I am Giant Specialist with double senior manufacturing that should have been able to stop this. And instead I invested everything into leveling up Fangs. I went Elite Fangs with Mechanical Rage. But look at the damage. They're only doing 6,000 in a turn, 17,000 total, 30,000 total. It just wasn't enough. And these crawlers, I perhaps over-indexed on them. Because we were able to kill the crawlers relatively quickly with the Vulcans. I think I needed this Vulcan here to be another melting point and just have the 2 outer Vulcans to kill the crawlers. So you want the Vulcans further out and the melting points deeper in, so the heavy stuff that gets through gets melting pointed, and the lighter stuff gets picked off immediately by the Vulcans. Whew, that was a tough game though. Very good aggro play by him there. Let's see how much combat power we've gained or lost. Whew, tough game. Oh, back down to 1600. We're struggling. The struggle is real. We've advanced the next round though, that's nice. I was worried we might get cut off. Oh, we're down here though. Oh no, we're top of the... if even one person abandons, then we're at risk of being matched with Alpha as our opponent. Oh well, we'll find out. Yep, editing DRN here. Tomorrow's video will be us versus Alpha, top seed of our group. Sorry this wasn't my best game, but losses teach us more than wins do. I'll see you tomorrow for the next round.